G.Skill sponsored part of our trip out here to Computex 2023, and they had a lot of their award-winning RAM on showcase, both in DDR4 and their new DDR5 lineup. They showed off their brand new Royal Elite DDR5 RAM, which has different texture to it than the previous DDR4 Royal Elite, which I actually really enjoyed seeing. Additionally, they launched a brand new color scheme of their Z5 RAM lineup, with having the gold and silver accents that you traditionally find on their Royal lineups, but now being brought over to the Z5. But they also showcased just how much speed and how much capacity you can get out of their RAM. They had 48 gigs of DDR5 8800 megahertz running on an Intel system and 96 gigs of DDR5 6400 megahertz running on an AMD system. But then in case you want to go up to the highest capacity, they had 384 gigabytes running at DDR5 6000. That is 8 48 gigabyte sticks, which is the new implementation where you can have 24 or 48 gigabyte RAM sticks, and that being brought out in a server so that you can get up to a very high level at very fast frequencies thanks to G.Skill's, again, award-winning RAM. But the thing they were most excited to show off was their WigiDash. It's a highly configurable macro screen. You can interact with things like hardware info, you can control your music, other applications, you can have your Twitch chat. It takes all of the good features of a macro board, allowing you to configure them to how you want, but then it's also incredibly customizable where you can have different size buttons, interact with the touchscreen, and it can be utilized as a screen. They said it could play video, display GIFs, again, Twitch chat, you can have that open and running. It seems like a very useful tool that can be brought out to the ecosystem, again, giving you that customizability of a macro board, but then also the utility of having a smaller screen right there thanks to its touchscreen capabilities. It's still in development, they're going to continue to refine the software, but I'm actually really excited to see the WigiDash. It has everything that I want in a macro board, but again, just a little bit extra, bringing you that deeper utility. But one of my favorite things about the G.Skill booth every single year, because I've been covering them, I think this is my 5th time partnering with G.Skill at Computex, is that they showcase the best of what PC enthusiasts have to offer, because G.Skill, again, award-winning RAM that people use in their systems. You can see the fast speeds and the fast capacity, but then they also encourage things like the PC modding scene. Every single year, they have some incredible PC mods on display. They had a beer machine, they had a slot machine, a chip wafer, a really unique tower design that had stealth tubes and a koi pond at the bottom, and even a liquid nitrogen pyramid where the CPU was just casually running at 7 gigahertz and the RAM was running at 10,000 megatransfers, with the LN2 just constantly pumping into the pyramid. But that's not the only overclocking on display, because they always have their extreme overclocking competition where you get to see people who really understand the depths of these machines push them to their absolute limits, and I really appreciate G.Skill because they seem to celebrate what PC enthusiasts are all about: tinkering, playing, creating art, and then also pushing things to their limits. G.Skill's booth is always one of the highlights for me here at Computex. Big thanks again to them for sponsoring our trip here. Check out their new Royal Elite DDR5 RAM, the new color schemes of the Z5, as well as get hyped for the WigiDash system, which should be coming out hopefully sooner rather than later. I'm really looking forward to that one. Check back here for more Computex 2023 coverage soon.